I'm Yvette Castillo, and I've never been on a farm before. I'm visiting farms across Frederick County, Maryland to learn about local farming. You're watching Farming Frederick. Frederick County has over 1,373 farms, and 457 of those farms run beef cattle operations, with 179 of them selling directly to consumers. You might be thinking, how many beef cows are in Frederick County? Well, around 8,324 beef cows. In this episode of Farming Frederick, we are heading to Needwood Farms, one of Frederick County's century farms, to see what the day in the life is like of an Angus cow. I'm standing on 350 acres of land here at Needwood Farms in Burkittsville. I'm about to find owners Tim and Richard Pry in one of the barns behind me. Come on, let's go. Hi, Richard and Tim. So how many cows do you typically have here at Needwood Farms on a year-round basis?
We like to keep between 65 and 70 brood cows. These are the mothers of all the cattle that we have. They will range in age. The mothers will range in age from 2-year-old first calf heifers to the oldest would be probably 9, maybe 10 years old. Their calves, once they come off the mother in the summertime and are weaned in the fall at about 7 months of age, they are put in the feedlot on the other farm to be finished out for beef.
Okay. So you have a lot of land here and a lot of cows. Where do they sleep? Where do the cows sleep?
Most anywhere they want to. Now,
Okay.
Typically, they have no sleep hours, so it's not a 9 to 5. If they want to take a nap, they take a nap. They sleep inside the barn or out in the field. Beef cattle prefer to be cool weather. In the summertime, when the sun is boiling down in the afternoon, I can guarantee you the cattle will be in the barn because it's cooler in here and they're out of the direct sun.
Okay, so is it true that cows sleep standing up?
Yeah, they can do that. they can sleep standing up.
So every time I drive by a farm, I see cows just munching, they're grazing. What are they eating and how often do they eat?
Okay, if they're out in a field, they're grazing on whatever grasses have been planted for them. Pasture grasses, clovers and different things, and they're grazing on that. If they're in a barn, for instance, behind us here in the round bale feeders, we're feeding them hay that we made last summer, and that is part of their winter feed. We also have corn silage, which is the whole stalk of corn chopped up fine from the stalk, the leaves, the ear, the tassel, all of it, ground up. And we have a wagon that will come by and feed them, and they'll eat corn silage. Now this group only gets a small amount of corn silage. When we're fattening them up, they get more corn silage, and that's on the other farm.
Okay, so that's mostly like a vegetarian type.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
Wow.
absolutely. And our cattle eat everything that we raise here on the farm.
Okay.
Corn, barley, hay.
So what is the benefit of a free roaming cows versus cows that are more enclosed in a more enclosed environment?
Well, I can't speak to the ones that are the large feedlots, but I know that our cows can come and go as they please. They spend the summers with their calves, their offspring. It makes for a healthier cow. They can go out and exercise. They can come in here to eat or sleep, or they basically have a lot of choices. And we handle them a few times a year, herd check and things of that nature with a veterinarian. But outside of that, we're with them every day because we're feeding them. And looking them over and taking care of the calves and doing those type of things, just watching out. They pretty much have a good life here. They really do.
So thanks for having me on your farm today. I really appreciate all the information.
You're very welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
They're all running away. So that was fun, and those cows are super cute. You never know what topic we're going to cover on Farming Frederick, so be sure to tune in to the next episode. If you would like to know more about Needwood Farm or any other farm in Frederick County, visit homegrownfrederick.com.